So if you're looking to start an LLC in the state of Indiana, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything you need to know about setting up an Indiana LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Indiana. We'll be going through each of these in detail so you'll know exactly what to do. Indiana is actually a great state to form your LLC in for several reasons. First, the filing fees are quite reasonable compared to many other states, at just $90. Second, Indiana offers good asset protection laws that help shield your personal assets from business liabilities. And third, Indiana doesn't require you to publish a notice of your LLC formation in a newspaper, which saves you both time and money. So step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Indiana. You must have limited liability company, limited company, LLC, or LC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot cause any confusion with government agencies. This makes a lot of sense, obviously, and the name must be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, you can use the link down below and you'll be able to see whether or not that name is available. Now, if you do want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I would recommend using something like Northwest Registered Agent. This is an online platform that basically helps you set up your entire LLC for you at a very reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities, and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is going to be down below. And if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of this video where I take you step by step through their platform, then that timestamp is going to be right here. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or a business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So now who can be a registered agent? They must be an individual living in Indiana, or they can be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Indiana. They also must have a physical address in Indiana, and they must be on site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll actually provide the service to you as part of their package, which is obviously a very big added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC Articles of Organization. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, purpose of LLC's formation, management structure, so who are the actual managers of this company, and also a bunch of other really important information. Now, when it comes to the process of doing this, there's a specific form that you will need to fill out. In Indiana, you'll need to file the Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State. The filing fee for this form is $90 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Most of you watching this video probably will be filing this form, but if you have a foreign LLC and you pretty much want to do a business inside of Indiana, then that is going to be a different form. That's going to be the Foreign Registration Statement, and that fee is a bit more expensive at $105. Now, to actually file Articles of Organization in Indiana, there are a few different ways that you can do this. The first is you file online through the Indiana Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well as down in the description. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at that same website. And this is going to be the address that you will be mailing the form to. Step number 4 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your Federal Tax Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. And this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You will need this number to open up a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we will link to that down below as well. Step 5 is to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Indiana, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner. And it's really going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, membership rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you're going to want to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. The first is that you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to be piercing the corporate veil, and when that happens, if somebody sues your company, then they're going to be able to come after your actual personal assets. So to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You may also need to get business insurance, but I'm not going to go super far into that in this video. just because it's going to depend solely on what type of business you have. But just keep it in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire somebody to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to do any of this yourself, then I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. Let me walk you through it. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. Click the exclusive discount link for Northwest below, then on the website, click on the button to get started. You'll be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we'll select LLC and the state you're starting your LLC in. Next, you'll be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business and business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there's any additional things you'd like Northwest to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. Northwest will literally take care of the rest for you. It saves so much time, so much hassle, and it only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in, which is exactly why I recommend it to literally everybody, because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. Again, the exclusive discount link for Northwest Registered Agent is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyway, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Indiana. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description. And yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful. If you got some value out of it, then please make sure to share it with a friend, and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides, free tutorials that all aim to help you start your business up from scratch. Anyway, thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.